is a very loving and soft-hearted father. That's why I don't know what will happen to him now when he hears this. But apparently, even when I hear, Anzor said this and that, I don't believe Anzor said that. Who that said is his wife. I don't believe that Anzor is even able to speak now. As much as I know my brother, he would not be able to speak over the phone hearing this news.
Where is he now?
He's in Makhachkala. His wife is there also. She joined him a few months ago because they were going back and forth and back. His wife was going back and forth because they wanted their daughters to stay in their marriage. As I said, 2 daughters both have children, and with all the freedom in the States, they just, don't want to stay with their husbands put. They want to travel.
How many siblings are there?
4 altogether.
4 children.
2 brothers, 2 girls.
So they have 2 sisters.
Yes.
Are they in Boston?
They have to be.
How old are they? Younger, older?
One is older than Jahar, one is younger. No, actually Jahar is the youngest. They're in between.
2 girls are in the middle.
In the middle.
You said that Tamerlan, a Christian girl. There are some reports that he or someone by his name posted a video on an Al-Qaeda YouTube account.
Saying what?
It was just a video. It was to do with black banners. It's an end times prophecy, as I understand.
This morning, when I saw that, it says, this might be Tamerlan Tsarnaev's Twitter site or something. And again, being a lawyer, might be. And I clicked on that, and there's this clip. And by the way, I went in there also, some time ago. And I thought to myself, what an ugly voice sounds in that clip. That's, even I went in there because, in YouTube, there's always something pop up. You're watching something like, The Secret, listening to that. And there's something even unrelated will come up, then it goes on and on and on and on, and you just, being, not even interested, just to see what shit is that. Sometimes there's a lot of it. And you feel like, what shit is that? You just click on it, and I heard this morning, and I thought, if I was there, why wouldn't just, just out of curiosity, Tamerlan wouldn't go in there also.
Would you say that your nephews were devout, practicing Muslims?
He was not devout practicing, but just recently, maybe 2 years ago, he started praying 5 times a day, which is, I don't see anything bad in it. It takes off your mind 5 times, you set up the time, you say gratitude words to Creator. That's it.
Which nephew is
There's nothing said about this. I would rather him praying than he will be smoking, doing drugs, and doing some other unlawful stuff.
Which nephew are you referring to?
That's Tamerlan.
I thought you said he was a devout Christian.
His wife is.
Well, guys, I wish you were lawyers like me, because when I listen and speak, I say only what I know. That's why she lives with my mother. And it was my sister.
2 brothers.
Will come out. Natural. It's so natural. What is so different about it?
Have you talked to police at all, or have they?
I haven't talked. Nobody is contacting me. I called FBI first. FBI line. If you have any hints, let us know. That's the number I called because, hey, knowing these 2 boys, strongly believing they wouldn't do this, that's why I called.
What did you
But
tell
I
them?
called not right away. First reaction was anger. How could this happen? How could this do this? For what? For the sake of what? What beliefs? What prompted them to this? This reaction. But then I went through material, whatever is in there. Quickly. My first call to FBI. They could not have done this. Where are evidence? All you're showing, that's just the footage. 2 guys are walking, and I found it strange. Tamerlan is walking in the front, Jahar is in the back. Why wouldn't they come together? Just, together as brothers, as I used to know them.
So then are you suspicious that maybe they really did do this?
No, I'm suspicious that this was staged. The picture was staged.
By who?
Whoever needs this.
But why would they
whoever
target
is
your-
looking for those who need to be blamed for these attacks.
So you think they're being set up by someone else, not the authorities? You think they're being set up by someone else?
What do you mean somebody else?
Well, who is setting
Who
them
is
up?
interested in this case? When you're blowing up people and you want to bring attention to something for some purpose, you do that math. But why don't you do that math? Why me?
Police
As
say
I said, I'm used to being set up. Before I left former Soviet Union countries, that's how I lived. Always straight way. Best student, best worker. I'm a Chechen. I have to prove myself twice, triple times more than Kyrgyz or Kazakh who live on their own land.
Police say that they were tracking your nephews overnight and that they were following a vehicle that they were in and that they were throwing explosives out the window.
Nobody said that to me. That's why I'm saying why I'm not getting contacted. If they want to know my opinion, give me evidence, then ask me. What do you think? Or
Heard those
do you
reports though
believe?
that's what
And why is it the question? Do you believe? If you have evidence, if FBI have evidence, why are you asking question? Do I believe they could do this? If they have done this, I have to believe. I just would know that they have done it. What else?
What can you tell us about your nephews? What kind of young men are they?
I told that already. They are normal young men, athletic. Tamerlan is almost 2 meters tall, very athletic, smart boy. Seemingly did not find himself yet in America because it's not easy. And my younger brother Ruslan, he had a very high expectations of him because he know he was smart. He knows he could use his potential, but since and then when he found out that he dropped out of university, that was Ruslan was desperate because he always demands more of his children, of his nephews, especially Tamerlan is his favorite. So, as I said, studying. Jahar is, he's a smart guy, studying well.
Can you tell us about when they came to the United States, where they had been living before that?
I brought them here. I was in the States going through my paperwork to immigrate to Canada.
When was that?
That was 2001. So then, in 2002, my older brother came to the States. That's when I filed out his paperwork myself for the refugee protection claim.
Your older brother.
Older.
You've been listening to the aunt of